God bless you so much. My name is Lady Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Oduro. You know how we do it is every Monday, 10 p.m. to 10:30. We come live, we share, we build, we educate, we comfort each other by the Spirit and the leadings of the Holy Spirit. I welcome all of you once again. Call a friend to call a friend to call a friend and tell them the Real Woman in Me show, we are on. And let's enjoy it together. Don't forget to go to social media platforms, The Real Woman in Me Official on Facebook, Instagram, The Real Woman in Me _ YouTube, Rev Dr. Charlotte Oduro. Subscribe to all my pages, follow me there, and get more videos, and you're going to be a blessing. First of all, I want to thank everybody that celebrated my birthday with me. Oh my God. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm so grateful to God. I'm so honored. I'm so humbled to be loved and cherished like this. I don't know what to say, but I'm telling you how I was celebrated. I got people sending messages. I got people celebrating me on Facebook, on Instagram, on radios, on TVs. I was just overwhelmed. I was surprised I was loved like that. And I'm so humbled by that. I'm so grateful for my life. And I thank God for opportunity to be loved like this. I don't take it for granted. So I want to thank everyone, my loved ones, even my enemies, they all celebrated me. It tells me that even my enemies are going to have peace with me, and I'm grateful for that. I bless God for everybody's life, and I say God bless all of you for staying with me. God bless all of you for your time, for your everything you did, messages, calls. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. All the men of God, women of God, my family, everyone. Despite media, other radio stations, TV stations, men of God, Tima, God bless you. A lot of people. Dr. Evans from UK, God bless you. My bishops from US and UK. Everybody, and especially Royal Victory Family Church members. I'm so grateful. And those on Facebook, Asetinapa, Real Woman in Me, all of you. I'm so grateful and so honored. I'm so humbled. And to my husband, Apostle Dr. Solomon Oduro, I want to use this opportunity to bless God for your life and for God giving you this mandate and this revelation on my birthday. I'm so honored and I'm humbled. And I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you so much for being that friend, for being that husband, for being everything to me. Thank you. So I welcome all of you today, and I want us to talk about trust. I remember I spoke about this trust issues in relationship and marriage. I did a part 1. So today, I want to talk about the trust because of 1 or 2 issues somebody spoke to me about, and I think somebody's issue is going to help you as it also helped me when I listened to them. Somebody just called me, I think a month ago, and said, Mommy, when I was going out, when I was dating my husband now, I wasn't sure of him. I saw my husband severally cheating. Then he was my boyfriend or my fiancé. He was cheating. I saw it severally. He will apologize. I'll forgive him. Sometimes I'll go to his place unannounced and I go and see other ladies there. He will apologize and all that. I felt that we were just dating, so maybe he wasn't sure. And I equally was also cheating. I also have other guys I was also going out with. And I also felt that because we are not married, we all trying or were dating other people to see which of them would be okay. So he also got to know of some of my cheating things I did and all that. But thank God, through it all, we got married and we traveled to US. They are now in US now. They traveled to US and all that. But I said, Mommy, after 10 years of the marriage, now my husband is bringing the past of my cheating history when I was working with him the times I cheated and the times I also went with other people that he got to know. With my cheating, he never caught me cheating. I told him about it. I spoke to him about it. After everything that we came to conclusion that we want to get married, that was when I told him about it. I wanted to confide in him. So I told him I wanted to come playing, tell him everything. But for him, I caught him severally. But I forgave him. And since we got married, I have never used that against him. But mommy, for over a year now, every little thing my husband uses my past against me. My husband will refer me to the past. My husband will insult me with the past. My husband will give me attitude of the past. A lot of things is going on, mommy, and I think I can't deal with it again. I'm tired. I want out of the relationship, out of the marriage. So I spoke to him, or I spoke to the two of them, and I told the husband that what is bringing all these issues, and he's like, he has not forgiven her since the lady told him everything. He has not forgiven her, but because he also didn't want to break their relationship or the marriage, that is why he kept them inside. But for over 10 years now, he's been tormented by the things the wife told him. So I asked this question, that I asked him, have you ever cheated on your wife? He said yes. And one thing he made, as a funny comment he made, is that he said, I'm a man, so if I cheat, it is okay. But for her to cheat. So I sat them down and we spoke. We are still doing counseling. But I'm sharing this with you because they gave me the permission to share, because other people are suffering from the same issue. I keep on saying that there's some people that cannot handle your past. Let me advise all of you. Let me advise all of us should learn and advise ourselves. No, some women, when we fall in love, we talk, we say a lot of things. The moment we fall in love, we feel, okay, let me say everything. Yes, it's good to say everything, but who are you telling your past? Your partner that you are speaking to, are they grown? Are they built enough for that information? That information you are giving to him, your past that you are sharing with him. Do you think the person emotionally has that maturity to handle that past? There are some of the past we don't need to discuss it. There are some of the things you did in your past that you never knew that man, or you're not in a relationship with him, and that was your past, and you met him. There are limits to the things you can tell your partner. Listen, it is good to complain to people, but sometimes it is good to keep some things to yourself, because it is your past. It's not everything you must be sharing with partners until you see that they've grown and they are matured enough for some informations. Because some of them can use that against you in your future. You thinking and maybe believing that, oh, it's just, I love you, I trust you, and I can confide in you. And this is my past, and I feel I should share with you. You know, like a past, like I have a child with somebody, you can hide it because you have a child. You need to tell somebody when you meet the person shows interest and you're also interested and you build a life together. Let the person know, okay, I have a child. In my previous relationship, I had a child. It didn't work. You see, if the thing didn't work, you can't blame anybody about it. You just have to accept it didn't work. Maybe if there were some things you should have done, you didn't do. You can just correct them and do them if you can do it. But there's some mistakes we've made in the past. We can learn to become better, but we can't go back and change them. All right? So these things she told the man has become a torment that is at the edge of breaking their marriage. But thank God, God directed me to them and we are speaking, and the man is healing because he couldn't forgive the woman because of the things the woman told him, and because he didn't have enough maturity when it comes to emotions. There are people who are matured in some aspect of marriage, but when it comes to their emotions and some part of them, their maturity level is not built enough to some extent. So when you're dealing with people like that, you need to know the kind of conversations you have with them. the kind of communications you need to have with them. I do communication in the university. So one or two things I have learned and I keep on learning is that, you see, if you are meeting audience, you need to know the kind of audience you are going to meet. Your kind of audience you're going to address. If it's the class of people they are going to meet, if it's those of the higher class, you need to know the kind of words or the kind of posture, the kind of things you need to do or say to communicate to them. And if you are meeting the low class people, I mean those who are not much educated, there are words and some attitude you can't use for them because of their level. So you need to know your audience and how to communicate with your audience. You cannot use the same way or the strategy you use for the higher class, for the lower class. You confuse the people because they may not understand the level of your education because they are not there. That is how it is when it comes to marriage and relationship. If you are going out with somebody, if you meet a guy or you meet a girl and you love her or you love him and you are building a life, whilst you are building a life together, know their state of mind. Know their maturity level in life. Help them build themselves as they grow. Because it's not all of us that got built in a day. It's a process we go through. So some of the things you must address or tell your partner, give it time and grow with them. And while they're going and you're seeing their maturity level, with time and process, you can be telling them one or two things. But don't just meet the person and straight ahead begin to open yourself and be telling them things. Oh, I did that. No. That thing you are telling them, because of maybe they are not mature enough, it may crush them. It may destroy the marriage or the relationship. So that is why I'm saying this. I realize that the two of them, their state of maturity, when it comes to the man, he wasn't too built enough in that motions, like to be able to deal with some informations from the girl. But the lady also never thought of that. She was being honest and she was being truthful and open to the husband or the fiancé there. But this has come to destroy their marriage after 10 years. The lady has regretted saying some things, and I say, yes, if I had met you earlier, I would have helped you on how to communicate. But you, the woman, has the strength to deal with the cheating and some things you saw him do, and you have been able to be okay with it. The man cannot be the same as you. You understand? So let's not always feel that because we are like this, your partner must also be like that. No, it doesn't work like that. You are like this doesn't mean the person must also be like you. The person needs time to grow and build. It is destroying their relationship, marriage, everything now. But by grace, we are working it out one after the other. So listen, if you meet somebody, your past, as I said here, I've got a past. My husband has got a past. You have got a past. Your partner has got a past. There are some people, when you meet them, they will insist, tell me your past. How many men have you slept with? No, what is the use of it? Sometimes some of the men and some of the women, this information they are looking for tells you their level of maturity. Mr. Man, I beg you, with all due respect, quiet, sit down, I beg you with all respect and listen. You may have reasons why you are doing that. Some of them do that because of their past experience, because of the things they've gone through in the hands of some women or some men. So therefore, they feel that I'm going to be careful. The next person that comes in my life, I'm not going to mess up again. So they bring their anger from their past relationship and bring it on the new relationship, thinking that they are all the same. No. You may have had experiences with other women or other men. It doesn't mean the one you have today is the same. If one woman cheated on you, or if a man misused you or abused you, it doesn't mean all men are the same or all women are the same. You can't treat them the same way. So I keep on saying that some people, they are not healed from their past. So don't you rush into a relationship. If you're a man and you are listening to me, a woman, you are listening to me, and you have a terrible relationship in your past, I beg you, ask yourself if you are healed. You may think you're okay, you need to move on, you need to get another party so that you can forget. You don't need to get another partner to make you forget your past. You don't need another partner to make you heal yourself. You need to take a decision to be healed. Personal healing, you need it. Personal healing is the most important to everybody. Whether your past relationship was good or bad, before you enter into a new relationship, you need to heal personally. Sit down, assess yourself, find where you made your mistakes, accept the mistakes, and correct them. Otherwise, we will continue repeating the same mistakes we did in the past, and it will follow us in the future because we refuse to heal. So some of you are married and you are still tormenting your wife or your husband per your past. So the little sign you see your wife or your husband do, you feel it is the same thing that was done to you in the past. So therefore, you are aggressive to defend yourself because of your past. Yes, you've had a terrible past. It doesn't mean everybody you meet must go through that terrible past. If you meet somebody today and you want to build a life with them, be careful the kind of things you tell them. Because some of you, listen, because of what you told your partner. You see, some people, they were confident or they trusted you with their past. Or whilst you were working with them, they felt they owe you that opportunity to know their past. So they were open and they told you everything without thinking if it's going to affect you or how you're going to see them or how you're going to think about them. Because some people don't do that. They don't even check about that. They just feel, okay, I love you, I've met you, we're working together, we're going to get married, so what is there to hide? They will tell you everything. But it becomes a trouble. Your husband or your wife may be using that thing you told them to fight you. The little thing you will do, they will bring the past and start questioning you and start saying things and all that. So it makes it so difficult for some people to trust or tell their partners some truth. Yes, you can tell your partner some truth, but it's not everything you meet people you tell them. Some issues are your past. This is what I know. My past is always my past. It is okay if I want to share with you, but before you do that, ask yourself, is it going to be helpful to this partner? Is it going to help you? Because there's some people that people may see them and they will tell you, you're going to get married to this one. You don't know her. She has done this. Yes, we grow, we change. Maybe that was the person's past. Were you thinking of meeting an angel? Then you should have told the person when you met the person that I want an angel. So the person will tell you, I'm not an angel. I've made my mistakes. As far as we are humans and we are bound to make mistakes, everybody has made his or her mistakes in the past. It is grace that is keeping us and we are still living and still fit enough. So if somebody comes to tell you what they've done in the past or where they have been to or the things they have committed themselves to that has not helped them, they're entrusting their past with you means that they love you and they know they are secure with you. But the problem is that if you want to entrust somebody with your past, know who you are entrusting your future or your past with. Because there's some people, if you open yourself up to them, the same people will use your past against you. So sometimes avoid some conversations or communications, some particular communication with your partner or your whatever. Avoid it. There's no need for it. It is your past and it is gone. And Mr. Man, listen, I beg you, be mature enough. What do you need her past for? You met a beautiful woman, you loved her, you saw her attitude, her character, that made you commit yourself to her. What you see today is what has attracted you to her. So if you believe there's something good in her, build with her for the future. Let's think about the future. What has happened in the past has happened in the past and it's gone. But there are some of the key things that we need to know and that we cannot hide, especially women that have a series of abortions. Knowing that the doctors have told you that there's a tendency of you not going to have a child. That one, you can't hide it from your partner. And some men who know that they are not strong or they are not potent, they know their doctors have told them they can't have a child. There are some men who know that when they marry you, the woman, they can't have sex or make love to you. They are sick. Doctors have declared, and they know. And for the society and for the church, they will go and marry somebody's daughter, go and torment her. When you after marriage, you get to know that this is an issue. That is wickedness. So there are some particular things you cannot hide it. Like having a child, a man having 3, 4 children, and you met the lady said that, I don't want a man that has a child. Straight ahead, tell the woman, you know what, I love you. I want to build a future with you. But this aspect of you not wanting a man who has children, I have children. I had 2, 3 children in my past. They all didn't work. Or maybe because of my bad behavior those days, I messed up and I have so many children. But now, I've learned my lesson. I'm better. Tell that woman the truth and let the woman think about it. If she can stand with you, fine. But some of you are scared, especially the woman. I'm scared. Maybe if I tell him the truth, I will lose him. If I tell him I have a child, yes, you have a child. You can't hide a child from anybody. Let's not be too frustrated to be wanted and to be loved. Let's not be too frustrated to be married. No, don't do that. Don't let society, the church, the family force you to something that is going to kill you tomorrow. Listen, there are some truth. If you don't tell them, it's going to kill you, especially having a child. Especially having an issue of not having a child. You know, the doctors have declared that you may not be able to have a child. You may be barren. You can meet a man that will not care about that and still have faith in you that there's going to be a possibility of you having a child. That one, you are saved and you are sound. But you know, doctors have told you by your previous abortions that the possibility of you having a child is not going to be possible, or it's low. Tell the man, you know what? I love you. I don't want to make a mistake with you. You're a very good man. And therefore, per my past, the mistakes I've made, situations I went through, and I made my mistakes, it cost me this. And I don't know, I'm praying and hoping that grace will find me, that when I get married, I'll be able to have a child. I want you to know the truth. And if you want to be with me, if you want to stay with me, fine. Or maybe I had a child, I got married, it didn't work, and I had the child out of wedlock, and I had a child. But my child is with my mother and all that. You need to know about it. If you still want to be with me, fine. Tell them, these are some of the things you cannot hide it, because those things are part of you and your partner. That is your future. You need to communicate it to your partner. And if you tell them the truth and they want to leave you or they don't want to be with you, that is their choice. That is their choice. That one shouldn't be a problem. But like speaking to your partner about some of the men you slept with, they did this with this one and all that. No. Some of them you can communicate it to your partner per their level of maturity. Weigh it, study them, work with them. And sometimes, what is the need of even sitting down and bringing who did you sleep with and how was it? No. Maturity doesn't allow these things to happen. So some of the young girls will tell Mommy, my boyfriend is forcing me. If I don't tell him my past, he doesn't want to have anything to do. Then let him go. He wasn't part of your past. So if you want to be part of your future, he should be with you. Why then is he asking for your past? If you don't tell him your past, he's not going to be with you. Let him understand. Listen, I'm not begging you to be in my life. Neither am I begging somebody to love me. It is an honor to meet you, and I respect that. I don't take it for granted. But you are not going to threaten me with marriage or love because you want to know my past. When I met you, I didn't ask you of your past. I'm okay with you, ready to build a life with you. Why then do you want to know my past? What do you want to use my past for? It is my past and it is gone. And if it's necessary, I will share when the time comes. You see, let's not ever think that when a man wants to marry, he's doing you a favor. No. Or when a woman wants to marry, no, none of the two is doing anybody's favor. It is an honor and a privilege for two people to meet and stand and build a future together. That is beautiful. So don't be at the beck and call of a man because you want to be married, you want to be accepted by him. No. Let him understand, this is me. I want to build a life with you if you want to do it. And as time goes on, if one or two things pops up, maturity, we should speak with maturity. You know, sometimes we just open our mouth and we say just anything without considering who we are communicating those things to. It can destroy you or it can make you. And as I'm speaking to you, I'm still speaking to them, taking them through counseling, trying to help the man to grow from that pain and make the marriage. Because after 10 years, he still harbors, he still have this. So the slightest thing the woman will do, it is anger, it is fight, there's no communication, they're fighting. Say, mommy, the little thing we will fight, the little thing there will be trouble, the little thing that it shouldn't be an issue will become an issue, all because that man is embittered from the past. And that is tormenting him. The woman didn't know. So now, everybody knows what went wrong and we are working towards it. Don't get to that level because some people never survived from those things. Some people will never survive when you release your past to them. It will destroy your future with them. Some people are not mature enough to handle it. Some people also laugh and joke with their past, with their partners, because their partners don't even care. There are some men that I love and I cherish and I respect so much. Sometimes when you get close to them, the women want to tell them their past. They will tell you, you know what? I didn't marry your past. I married you today. And I'm marrying you because I can see the beautiful future with you. There are men who are mature enough, and women who are mature enough to tell you, you know what, your past is your past, and I don't care about it. I thank God of the man or the woman you are today because you didn't allow your past to destroy you. And I thank God I've met you for us to build a better future. Your past. Can you entrust your past with your partner? Can you entrust your past with your husband to be? Can you entrust your past with your wife to be? Are they matured enough to handle it? That communication, you're trying to communicate with them. Have you checked the level they are? The kind of words you must use? How you must, deliver your message? Have you thought about it? Sometimes the way you deliver the message also is a big problem. Have you thought about it? We need to think about all these things so that we can be careful. That is why I want to talk to you, young girl. When you meet somebody today and you love them so much, let's be careful how we communicate with them. Let's be careful the kind of things we say to them. Your past is your past, but it's not everybody that can handle your past. So be careful who you entrust your past with. Be careful how you communicate when you see that man or that woman. Please build with them. Know who they are. Know their value of maturity or their level of maturity before you communicate some messages to them. Build together with them. Then you might know, or you will know, if you need to communicate some information to them. But please, there are some things you don't need to hide. Having children. Some things you don't need to hide. Your medical state. You don't need to hide it. Let them know. Be yourself. Speak your truth to them. And if they want to be with you, let them be. If they don't want to be with you, don't force yourself to be loved or to be accepted. First, love yourself. And those that when they come and they want to have a relationship with you, they want to know your past before. Tell them they've seen your present state. Are they okay with it? If they're okay, then they should forget about the past and build a present with you. But some key things that they need to know in your past and you think is necessary, you can communicate it. But communicate in a wise way and in the right way so that it doesn't come to destroy you. So that they don't use that against you in the future. As this woman and the husband is going through, don't allow it to happen to you because many people couldn't survive. Many people couldn't trust their partners again because of their past. Many people had issues with their partners because of what they have been told. Let's be careful how we communicate and let's not rush in communicating some information to our partner. Take time, know them, build with them before you can give them some information. Thank you so much for staying with me tonight. You see my clothes? Very beautiful. This is skirt. Very nice. You have a shirt inside and you wear this on it. The weather is very cold. It's so classy for the office, for church, for parties, every occasion. You need to get this. Very beautiful. If you love blue, then this is for you. It looks so good. The skirt is very nice, very decent. The top, everything. The 3 sets is available. If you need one of these, just WhatsApp me or DM me on the numbers on the screen. 055-236-9403. 055-236-9403. This is Real Woman in Me's clothing. These are clothing line. So if you want to get some, please, I have different types. Just call me or WhatsApp me. Let me give you a very good dress for office, good for your parties, and you're going to love it. Very decent one too, very quality. So just WhatsApp me and call me and get you on. But remember, every Thursday it's 12 p.m. on Facebook, the Real Woman in Me official page, Instagram, the Real Woman in Me _ we do the married table. And the same Thursday, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. is Midnight War. The same platform on Facebook and Instagram, we do it live, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Let's gather and pray, and your life will never be the same again. This is the Real Woman in Me show. I want partners to stand with me. I want people to support. The little you can support, I don't mind. Just come and stand with me. If you want me to do an advert for you, I'm open to do an advert, to speak about your product or whatever. I'm just call me. Let's talk about it. On my platforms, I can do adverts for you. But I'm praying for support, people to partner and support me as I do this work. I'm so grateful and I thank you. WhatsApp me on 055-236-9403. If you need me for a program, you need me for a talk, just let me know. 055-236-9403. 055-236-9403. WhatsApp me, call me, and let's talk. I love you. Have a beautiful night. Don't you ever forget, you are loved by God. You are so important to God. Love yourself. Respect yourself and honor yourself. We'll meet again same time Monday, 10 p.m. to 10:30. This is the Real Woman in Me show. And I thank you for staying with me. Have a beautiful night. Thank you. Bye.